Millenium's J-Ree.
Thank you very much, Joe. Indeed, standing by with the J-Ree, talking about that win. And we're going to talk a whole lot about Braum, obviously. Let us start first about priorities, because we've seen it banned out a lot of times. So how high up the list was he for you guys? And what did you want to build around it or fit Braum into?
For us, Braum is not really like first pick material. But since they didn't pick it, we just pick it from them.
And what is it exactly he does as a champion? Of course, you are the support here. You should know everything about him. So tell us.
He's like very heavy CC champion, like Leona, but range poke and the ranged ultimate. So he's really strong.
And what happened in the laning phase then? Because he's so strong, yet you guys actually fell behind against Genji and Edward here. What went wrong?
We misplayed the early game, and they got level 2 first. Then we could never really come back after that. So yeah, we were just behind.
Well, you say you just picked him, but it seemed like in team fights that you knew exactly what to do. And we're actually going to take a replay. We're going to bring it up on the screen so you can talk us through it, because it shows very well what Braum is so good at in those team fights.
Yeah.
So we just roll the clip, of course, and we will see what happens with Coach J-Ree on Braum here. Talk us through it.
Yeah, I just missed my Q, then ultimate Genja, gets a knock up. Then I just block the curling with my shield, so I take no damage. And then we just catch Edward with Kerp.
And I assume obviously this was the whole idea behind your comp. You would catch out targets, land first the passive from you, and then multiple members would go in and land a stun, and you have all the single target damage we see here.
Yeah, no. Now it's just basically clean up after we got the first 2 kills.
All right, so as you said, it wasn't going so well in that laning phase. Now that you played Braum for the first time, you decided to pair it up with Graze against a Lucian and a Thresh. Why this and why against that matchup, and why would you like to play it with?
I prefer to have Lucian because it's so easy to proc the passive, but since they picked it, we just went with Graves.
Yeah, well, it absolutely worked out, and great to see Braum in action, of course. We also asked you guys at home something at the top of the show. We asked you to tweet and let us know which team do you think has the strongest map control in the European LCS and why. And here are some of your answers. The first one is from @DownpourStar. Fnatic, when they play as a team like yesterday, they are unstoppable. I saw shades of the old Fnatic.
I agree. I mean, also just with the fact they picked up 4 sweeping lenses very early on in the game yesterday, denied all the vision, and just kept finding targets in the jungle, had some good wards as well. So I agree, once they actually play their game correctly, they are still very strong, and also the map pressure, because the map focus is very good for them.
J-Ree, your opinion on playing versus Fnatic?
They are really annoying to play against because they barely do any mistakes. So yeah, it's really annoying to play against.
The second tweet is from @ParaCrankster. I think Alliance has better map control this compared to the last split. Alliance show a lot of potential heading to London.
So I agree it's better than last split, but we actually saw yesterday they had a few issues against Gambit where they lost all the dragons, couldn't really find the right team fights. According to them, of course, it was due to a bad comp. So you see what they play against Fnatic today, but I agree as a team they play a lot better and they have a lot more focus on generally wards. Every time I talk with Froggen, it's like wards, 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 and Nivea, wards, wards. And so obviously they have pretty good map pressure.
Yeah, J-Ree also must be a big difference playing against Alliance now and last split.
Yeah, they're also really annoying to play against. Like, once they get ahead, they just place wards in the whole jungle and then you're screwed, basically.
There's not a lot you can do. Well, of course, we'll see both Fnatic and Alliance face off in just a minute. But for you guys, thank you for those tweets. And remember that you can send your questions and answers to us @LOL Esports and use that hashtag LCS. We need to head to the base to upgrade our trinkets, but we'll be right back with Fnatic versus Alliance.